In 2008, the financial markets went crazy. I'd been trading for a couple of years at that point and was not at all prepared for the volatility that came into the market. So knowing that there were these big swings that were happening and then not really having a way to be able to participate in those. Now you fast forward, it's now 2021, and while there are different issues, there's still an incredible amount of volatility. And from the looks of things, that volatility is only going to increase. So what I'm going to show you here is, I think, one of the best kept secrets that we have at Day Trade Like a Pro. It's a tool that I personally purchased to use as a client in 2012, I believe, and really was looking for something that would simplify my trading if I didn't know when to get in or where to get out, and something that I really wanted to become consistent with. So if you fast forward now, I've evolved into this way that I trade, but I still have a chart with what we call the box, and I'm going to show you how it works. It's really simple. I taught my son when I believe he was 9. I taught him how to use this. It's so simple. Literally a 9-year-old can do it. And I'm not saying that trading's easy or discounting the amount of skill that it takes, but what I am going to show you is a tool that can simplify things for you. So today, I'm recording this on May 21st, 2021, and I just happened to, all week I've been thinking there was a lot of volatility this week. The market had big swings both ways. And I thought, I really should do a video and show how well the box works, because I know there's traders out there who don't have a consistently profitable system, and this might be the answer of what you're looking for, okay? So I just happened to pick today's chart, and we're going to look through it. I'm going to show you how it works. I'll show you some of the different settings, and I'll show you how you can get what I think is the best deal we've ever offered on the box, and how you can use it literally for the rest of your life. And we'll jump right into it, and I'll show you what today looks like, and we can scroll back and look at how some of the week turned out. And I'm going to show you a couple of tips and tricks on how to make it more profitable. So I think if you stick with me, you're going to see a couple of things that are going to be really useful in your trading. So let's just look here. I have a 1,000 tick chart. I've been showing this chart for years and years, so no big surprise here. It's not like I picked this chart out magically or something. Depending on the market, 1,000 or 2,000 tick chart. Obviously, a 1,000 tick chart is going to give you more trading opportunities. A 2,000 tick chart is going to give you fewer. It's twice as big. So I want to talk to you a little bit about what you see here, the way this works is it would literally look something like, sometimes it looks like that. The market's moving along and boom, there's a signal. So the box forms, and the top of the box, this says sell, and it says sell 1 because it's the first sell signal that you're getting. And so that says sell, and the top of the box would be the risk. Now these are tick charts, so the way that we typically are going to manage something like this is that if it closes above the top of that box, I'm going to exit. And that's what actually gives you the sell signal. So in fact, if it closed above the top of that box, it would actually give you a buy signal. Now what you see here, this blue and green, these are targets that it gives you of where you could target for, and this was the original version of it. But I'm going to just show you a little secret of how you can make this more profitable. You basically just go like this and take the top of this box down to here. So you can make it so your trades are 1-to-1 risk to reward. And you can obviously, this would be a scalping chart. And a 1-to-1 risk to reward for a scalp is not a bad, not a bad way to do it. Today, using that method, you'd have been 9 for 10. I'm going to show you a couple of things. There were 2 or 3 other signals in there that we didn't take for a couple of reasons. I think maybe there were 4, and I think 3 of those all would have been profitable, but there's a reason for not taking them, and I'll show you that here in a minute. So anyway, basically we're looking for a move right here from 77.25. We want to get filled here or anywhere in the box, but here would be the most aggressive place we want to get filled. and then we want to move down to here. So we got the signal, and it went to here already. But let's see if it'll come back up, and we can just have a limit order to sell sitting, okay, right there. So we might need to go a tick in front of that. It kind of depends on the market. So oftentimes you'll want to be a tick in front of that. You still haven't gotten here, so there we're filled. Okay, now there's your target. So that trade is 2.75 points from that one trade right there. That's it. Now, if you have a runner or you have more size on, you can certainly leave that on and see if it'll go, if it'll go lower, and see if you can catch some more on that move down. So let's see if this gives us a buy signal. So there's a buy signal. Okay, so now we're able to get in right here, and we're looking for this target right here, and that target's easily achieved right there. And there's another 2.75 points. So 2 signals. By this time, I'm on Pacific time. I live in Southern California. And by this time, it's about right here. We're filled right there. That's at 6:57 in the morning and 15 seconds. So before 7 o'clock in the morning, 2 trades. And those 2 trades combined, you did 2 3/4 points on each one of those. Now, this is on the S&P. I'm going to show you a couple things in the settings. You don't have to trade the S&P. I just really like this chart. It's been consistent, and this has worked for a really long time. And so I like the 2000 tick chart. I'll go back and forth between those. You can use range charts, volume charts, time charts, all sorts of different things that you can do here. I just happen to really like this one. You can use this on any market. You can use it on stocks. You can use it on anything. It's built specifically for NinjaTrader 7 and 8. But you can use it on anything that you can plot and trade in NinjaTrader. So there you have that right there, right out of the gate. So if that's all you did, you are up now. At this point, you'd be up 5.5 points. And if you were trading a 2-lot, just $1,000 on the E-mini, you would be up $550 minus about $7 in commissions. Oh, sorry, 2 contracts, so about $14 in commissions. So you're up $530, something like that. Okay, on those 2 trades. Not bad by 7 in the morning. You could stop and be done. You could walk away and be done for the day. If you kept trading, let me show you a couple of things. So we're just going to kind of scroll through the chart. So there's a sell signal. Where do we want it to get to? Let me just throw... So I'm going to do a couple of things really quick, and I'm going to show you things that we can do. So couple of things that we can do here. We can enable the bars to be colored here. So you'll see what this looks like in a second. I don't like that because I like seeing the... So I changed a couple of things here. So you can see what the bars look like. They're colored blue if we're in an if the last signal was a buy, red if the last signal was a sell, and they're colored yellow if the price is trading in a box. Okay, so we'll leave it like this, and I'm just going to mark these off. I took off the extensions that were built in here. Nothing super secretive about those. Originally they're just Fibonacci extensions off of the range of the box. I'm changing that up a bit, and I'm just telling you just do 1-to-1 risk to reward. So we'll get rid of these. So first signal, winner. Second signal, winner. Oh, sorry, this was not that far down there. Both of these turned into... I'm not sure why I put that down there. So if I put this right there... Yeah, there we go. Okay. So there you go. So winner, winner, and then winner. Actually, sorry, we didn't take this trade. So winner, and then winner. And then this one turned into nothing. It came back up here, did not close above, so we didn't get a buy signal. And then third winner in a row. At this point, on a 2-lot, you'd be up $825 minus commissions. And then this kind of runs for a little bit. So this is where if you have more size, you can hold on to some. You can start to make a little bit more money on something like that. Okay, third trade. Let's just look right here. So we'll go we're just looking 1-to-1. We're just scalping. We just want 1-to-1 risk to reward. So there you go. And there's your third trade, or fourth trade, winner. And this one's a little bit bigger. That's 4.25 points. These two are a wash, so you would have taken a loss right here. I'm going to show you something. We're going to come back to this, but we didn't take this, and I'll show you why. There's a very valid reason, and I'll show you why on that. And then this one over here turns into a winner. Obviously this moves more than this. And then again, I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you this, but you can see what this chart looks like. So winner, and then you don't take this one, and then this one is a winner, and then you don't take this one, although both of these were winners. This one was not a winner right here, but this was a winner, and this was a winner, and this was not a winner, but all three of those buys are invalid, and I'll show you why in just a minute, using a method that we have come up with. So I'll show you that. It's really simple. I'll show you how to do that. So this first sell signal gets no follow through, but you're not out of it because you're never triggered into a reversal buy, which you wouldn't be taking anyway. But you just stay short, and then obviously that ends up working out. There's an opportunity to reload when it comes back up in here if you want to do that, and that was the end of the day. So not counting this one, I didn't count this trade. If you counted this one, there was another 2.75 points. So not counting that trade. And then there was a loss. There was one that basically you had a loser and a winner. And so that was a wash. So you went 9 for 10 today, ignoring these three buys. And if you took these three, you would have had a winner and then a winner, and this one would have been a loser. So if you just took every trade today that the box gave you right here, you would have had a total of 13 trades, and you would have had 11 winners. And it's 1-to-1 risk to reward. So 11 and 13. So if you risk $1 and you make $1. So obviously this, it would have been very profitable, very lucrative. So all said and done today, ignoring these three buy signals that we didn't take, and I'll show you why, it's 24.5 points. On a 2-lot on the S&P trading $1,000, that's $2,450 minus your commissions. On a pretty lackluster Friday, the market wasn't really ripping anywhere. The range wasn't really gigantic for what we've been seeing. And, it was under 40 points of range today, which we've seen a lot more than that. We've seen these days where when the market does these 100-point, 150-point rips, this thing's amazing. It was built for those kinds of markets. So here's the word of warning. This is not a tool to use in a consolidating sideways market. If you're doing that, you need to go way down on your time frame and be scalping smaller increments, okay? So you're in a sideways or choppy market, just wait, sit it out, okay? It's something that you kind of come to learn over time. So let's do this. I'm going to remove what I drew on here, and I'm going to show you what I think is the best thing since sliced bread, which is prediction points. And if you're not familiar with prediction points, really pretty simple. The blue lines are what we call critical prices. We expect the market to move from critical price to critical price. And we expect these white lines, which we call key prices, we expect those key prices will be, act as kind of a pausing or intermediate area along the way. So for really simple explanation, think of them as support and resistance, but what they really are is areas where institutions are likely to get involved. And there's a bit of an art to these. But certainly our most popular product that we offer. So you combine these with combine the box with prediction points. Where's this sell going? Well, if you had a runner, it's definitely down into here to this blue line. So this one ends up, and you would, if you had a runner, it does come down and get you here, and you would make money there. Now, not going to go too in depth of a number of different things, but if I got a buy signal right here, I wouldn't take it. Now, we didn't get a buy signal here, but why wouldn't I take it? Because there's no room to get my 1-to-1 risk to reward in front of this critical price, so I'm not going to take that. Which brings me to this trade, no room to get my 1-to-1 if I go here, and there's my trade, and I need 1-to-1 risk to reward. It means it's got to come above this CP for me to get filled for 1-to-1 risk to reward. I'm not touching it. So I don't take this trade, and you can see it keeps me out of a losing trade. So that's, one thing about it. This one had enough room. The 1-to-1 was about right here in front of the KP, and if you want to see that, I'll just draw it so you can see that it did in fact have room in front of the KP. So right there. So this one had room, so you can take that. So if you just have a rule that you're not going to take a trade if there isn't room in front of the prediction point, it's going to keep you out of a number of trades that wouldn't work out. So this trade would have kept you out of this trade. You wouldn't have gone long right here. This one was good, but you wouldn't have gone long right here because this is just too close. So even though this trade works and you would have gotten your 1-to-1 on it, it's just too close. So wouldn't take this long again. So this was like a re-entry long. You wouldn't take that, but this short does work out, and there's plenty of room down into this be in front of the KP to get your profit. Came back up. Where's the CP? It's right there. You're not going to take this trade. It's invalid because of this price right here. If anything, I would be more considering moving this box up to here and being a seller in front of this, but I'm not. That's a little bit more advanced, and I'm not trying to get fancy with it. I just want something that if I was teaching my 9-year-old, I'm not going to start going into that kind of stuff with him yet. I just want him to get proficient at putting the trades on and taking the trades off, okay? I wouldn't take, so this short, this actually does go hit the target. There is enough room here for this to go down here to this target. So this does go hit the target and get filled. It actually goes a couple ticks through the target at least. I'm not taking this buy. Why? Because it's right in front of the CP here. So I'm just not going to take that as per my rules. So over here, now what I could do is I could consider above the CP, maybe I'm interested in getting long. But again, a little bit more advanced, and I didn't count that in any of the stats for today, and I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves here with this, okay? I'm going short. I'm still good. It comes back up here. By the way, if I have the ability to put on more size and it comes back up here and it's holding under the CP, maybe I'm normally trading a 1 lot or a 2 lot. Maybe I put on another 1 or 2 lots as it comes back up here. It's got really small risk, and I've got a pretty decent reward on the other side of it. So I can really risk like a point or so on it. And I probably have, on this trade, I would probably have like 6 or 7 points on the other side of it on the reward. So my risk to reward starts getting really good on something like this. Again, a little bit more advanced, but just giving you some ideas of what you can do. And then I didn't count this trade. I didn't count the retest back up into here, but obviously that one ends up working as well. So if anything, I think I erred on the side of being cautious, of not trying to make it look too good. So if you just following those really simple rules that I've literally outlined in under 20 minutes, and it takes an entire 2 minutes probably to install the box and understand how to use it. And you can literally be using it in your trading. So are all the days going to be like this? Is it always going to be a 90% win rate? No, it's not. It's not, okay? And you're going to have days where you're down. You're going to have weeks or months where you're down. And who knows? For all I know, maybe it stops working tomorrow and it never has a winning day ever again. Okay? Those are all risks that we take as traders. But if you've been looking for something, I mean, I've personally been using this since, I think 2012 was when I first started using it. And yeah, 2012, I think that's about right. I could actually go find my receipt for what I bought it for. So 2012, I started using this. So here's the deal with this. It can evolve and adapt to the market conditions. So if the market starts getting really crazy and really volatile, you can move up in time frame. Range gets really small in the summer, go down in your time frame, scalp smaller profits. You're still going for 1-to-1 risk to reward, okay? So you can still get your money. You just have to, kind of adjust and go with it. You can use it to trade any instrument. I like the S&P because it's what I've been trading for many years, but it works on anything. So here's the deal. We have a version of this called the auto box. And the auto box is really simple. A number of traders, what happens is they go, oh, I'm getting a buy signal here. And this one, of course, we wouldn't want to take, so you'd need to watch it here. But they go, oh, I'm getting a sell signal here. Should I take it? Because, I mean, this one, I don't know, should I? And the auto box takes all that out of there. It literally will just put, once you get the signal, it'll just put an order right there. You can set the parameters that you want. It'll just put an order right here. You just get a resting limit order right there to go short. So you don't even have to think about that. Now, if you don't want that trade, just cancel it, and that's fine. You can, easily manage that. So it's not a black box system. It doesn't do everything for you. I mean, you can set it up to where to set your targets and things like that, but that's not really the point of it. Okay, the point of it is that it's going to take out the process of you clicking the button to get engaged. It's going to just put the order in for you. And then you'd want to watch it and be proactive about canceling that order. So here's the deal. If you were to go buy the auto box and the box, you're going to pay about $5,000 between the two of them. So on top of that, using this with prediction points is just crazy powerful. As you can see, great short opportunity, right? Great short opportunity. So you can get start to get some of these really good opportunities. So if you've been trying to get to where you're consistently profitable, here's what we were talking about. We were having a meeting and we said, what could we do that would really help the most traders? And I said, I think the most traders would benefit by having the box with prediction points. So normally prediction points are $297 a month. If you buy a lifetime subscription to the box, we're going to give you the auto box for free for life. So that's a $2,500. There you go, for free. All right, now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to give you prediction points for 3 months absolutely free. That's another about $900 bonus. So you buy the box for life, you get the auto box free for life, and you get prediction points for the next 3 months. Today alone, trading a 2-lot on the S&P 500, you would have made $2,450 following what I just outlined. Okay, so we're trying to do something here that and today was pretty lackluster. It was a Friday. Some of these days get really wild and the market gets really good. So there's a link here below the video. Click the link, go get the box. We can literally get you set up so that you could be using it on Sunday or Monday, okay? And we'll get you access to prediction points, and we'll get you the auto box, and you can start getting that set up and getting that working. I'm telling you, I think it's the best kept secret that we have. And using it with prediction points, having the auto box with it, highly, highly recommend it. So you can use the link that's below here. Go get the box. We'll give you the auto box for free. We'll give you prediction points. If you're a current subscriber to prediction points, you'll have them free for the next 3 months, and you'll get the auto box and the box for life. So really fantastic deal. So hopefully you take advantage of that. Would love to hear about your success using the box, and we'll see you on the other side in the members area where we have tons of training available for you. And also as a member with prediction points, you can have access to our Discord server. So thanks for checking this out today. Again, love this tool. I think you're going to love it. Look forward to hearing about the success with it.